Welcome to Peter Ndirangu's YouTube channel, where we explore the world of technology and its impact on our lives. In today's video, we're going to delve into a topic that has been making waves in the tech world: the recent layoffs in big tech companies. Have you ever wondered why these industry giants are letting go of their employees? Well, let's uncover the truth together. The first reason behind these layoffs is the profound impact of the current economic slowdown on the tech industry. This slowdown has resulted in a significant decrease in demand for tech products and services across multiple sectors. As the global economy experiences a downturn, businesses and consumers alike are cutting back on their spending, leading to reduced demand for various tech offerings. The economic slowdown has had a ripple effect on different segments of the tech industry, including consumer electronics, software, and cloud computing. Companies in these sectors are grappling with declining sales and revenues as customers postpone or scale back their purchases. With a decrease in demand, tech companies are confronted with the challenge of adjusting their operations to align with the new market conditions. Tech companies are facing decreased demand, leading to excess capacity in their workforce. To adapt to this challenging situation and optimize their cost structures, they are forced to make difficult decisions such as employee layoffs. These measures are essential to ensure their financial stability and navigate through the economic slowdown successfully. It is important to note that these layoffs are not a reflection of the individual employee's performance but rather a response to the broader economic landscape. Companies may be forced to restructure their workforce in order to remain financially viable and sustain their operations during challenging times. While layoffs are an unfortunate outcome, companies understand the human impact of these decisions and may provide support to affected employees in the form of severance packages, outplacement services, or assistance with job placement to ease the transition to new employment opportunities. Another contributing factor to the layoffs is the overhiring frenzy that took place during the pandemic. Many tech companies anticipated a sustained period of growth and, therefore, aggressively hired new employees to meet the expected surge in demand. However, the reality turned out to be different, with unforeseen challenges arising in the post-pandemic landscape. As a result, these companies now find themselves with an overstaffed workforce that surpasses the actual demand for their products and services. This imbalance between the workforce size and the market demand creates inefficiencies and financial strains for the companies. In order to optimize their operations and align the workforce with the current demand, companies have been compelled to implement layoffs. The decision to implement layoffs due to overhiring is not a reflection of the employees' capabilities or performance. Rather, it is a strategic move by companies to address the discrepancy between the anticipated growth and the actual market conditions. By reducing the workforce to a more optimal size, companies aim to streamline their operations, lower their costs, and improve their overall efficiency. It is important to note that the overhiring during the pandemic was driven by unprecedented circumstances and the need to adapt quickly. However, as the situation evolved, companies have had to make tough decisions to ensure their long-term viability and navigate through the uncertainties of the post-pandemic recovery. While layoffs are undoubtedly challenging for the affected employees, companies may provide support during the transition period. This can include offering severance packages, outplacement services, and resources to assist employees in finding new job opportunities. But that's not all. The highly competitive nature of the tech industry also contributes to the decision of companies to implement layoffs. In an industry where innovation and staying ahead are paramount, companies are constantly seeking ways to cut costs and improve their operational efficiency to maintain their competitiveness. Layoffs, unfortunately, become a strategic move for companies to reduce expenses and streamline their operations. By optimizing their workforce size, companies can allocate their resources more effectively and focus on core areas that drive growth and innovation. This allows them to remain agile and responsive to market dynamics while keeping a competitive edge. The decision to resort to layoffs is driven by the need to align the company's cost structure with its revenue streams. This involves identifying areas where cost reductions can be made without compromising the overall productivity and effectiveness of the organization. By carefully assessing their workforce and making necessary adjustments, companies aim to enhance their operational efficiency, improve profitability, and position themselves for sustained success in the highly competitive tech industry. While layoffs can be a difficult and challenging experience for the affected employees, it is important to recognize that these decisions are driven by the broader strategic objectives of the company. It is not a reflection of individual performance but rather a means to optimize resources and remain competitive in a fast-paced and evolving industry. Some experts even argue that the tech industry might be in a bubble, with a potential recession on the horizon. This perspective adds another layer to the decision-making process for companies in the tech sector. The uncertain future and the possibility of a recession prompt companies to make preemptive decisions, including layoffs, to navigate through potential turbulence and ensure their long-term sustainability. The notion of a tech industry bubble suggests that there may be an overvaluation of tech companies and a disconnect between their market value and their actual financial performance. If this bubble were to burst, it could lead to a significant downturn in the industry, impacting companies of all sizes. In response to this uncertainty, tech companies may choose to implement layoffs as a proactive measure to prepare for potential economic challenges. By reducing their workforce, companies aim to enhance their financial resilience and increase their ability to weather a potential recession. These preemptive measures allow companies to adjust their cost structures and allocate resources more efficiently, ensuring their ability to survive and thrive in a potentially challenging economic environment. It's important to note that the possibility of a bubble and a looming recession is a speculative perspective put forth by experts. While companies must consider the potential risks and uncertainties, these decisions are made based on the available information and the need to be prepared for a range of scenarios. The decision to implement layoffs in anticipation of a potential bubble burst or recession is a strategic move to safeguard the long-term sustainability of the company. It is driven by the desire to proactively address potential challenges and maintain financial stability in the face of uncertain market conditions. Rising inflation further adds to the financial pressure faced by tech companies. To mitigate these challenges, they resort to cost-cutting measures, unfortunately including reducing their workforce through layoffs. We can't ignore the impact of supply chain disruptions and geopolitical tensions. These factors create market uncertainty, hampering investment and sales. As a result, tech companies may need to downsize their workforce through layoffs to adjust to the changing circumstances. In addition, changing consumer behavior plays a significant role. People's preferences evolve, and this affects tech companies' revenue streams. For example, reduced time spent on social media translates to a decline in advertising revenue. Companies are forced to adapt to these changes, which may involve layoffs as they restructure their operations to align with the evolving consumer landscape. The emergence of new technologies is a significant factor contributing to layoffs in the tech industry. Tech companies are constantly driven to innovate and stay competitive in the ever-evolving market. This pursuit of innovation, combined with the need to reduce costs, often results in companies realigning their focus and operations to embrace new technologies. As a result, layoffs may occur as companies adjust their workforce to adapt to the changing technological landscape and ensure their long-term success. Lastly, shifting priorities within tech companies also contribute to layoffs. As companies reassess their strategies and objectives, some may choose to prioritize profitability over growth. This shift in focus often leads to restructuring efforts and potential reductions in the workforce, as companies aim to optimize their financial performance and align their resources with their new priorities. These layoffs are driven by the need to realign the organization and allocate resources strategically to achieve the desired profitability targets. There you have it, the various reasons why big tech companies are laying off employees. The tech industry is a dynamic and ever-changing landscape, and these challenges are part of its evolution. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed is the first line of defense. Stay tuned for more valuable content, and until next time, stay vigilant, and adapt to the changes in the industry as we navigate these turbulent times together. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Peter Ndirangu's YouTube channel for more high-quality content, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the latest tech insights. Stay safe out there, and see you in the next video.